A Tennessee mother who allegedly gave her baby away to a total stranger didn't report it to police for 8 days. 19-year-old Lauryn Dickens told cops she gave her 9-month-old baby away to a stranger just hours after the baby's father allegedly told Dickens to give the child to an unknown white female. Cops say Dickens claimed she gave baby Lauryn to the female without knowing who she was or where she lives. Dickens hasn't seen the baby since. Now reports emerge police are investigating whether the baby's father, who is currently behind bars on unrelated charges, knows where Lauryn is. The father has already reportedly told cops he has no idea where Lauryn is located.
And I'm Rita Cosby in for Nancy Grace, and now we have some big breaking news in the case. Let's go, if we could, to Jason Miles. He's a reporter with the CNN affiliate WMC, who's right there on the scene. I understand, Jason, you're at the home of the mother. Tell us what the new leads are.
Well, that's right, Rita. Another day of record-breaking temperatures here in the Memphis area and some hot new developments in this case. Homicide detectives, crime scene technicians spent the day in the upstairs apartment of the building you see behind me. This is the Raleigh Village Apartments on the north side of Memphis. We arrived around 3:30 this afternoon and saw homicide detectives, other police, and a cadaver dog here on the scene. Those dogs, of course, generally used to detect the scent of dead or decomposing bodies. We don't want to get too grim here, but we saw the dog enter the apartment after police made entry and heard the dog bark at least 2 or 3 times, which means that they did detect some sort of scent. However, just within the last few minutes, Memphis police told me they did not find anything here, although we did see them remove some small paper sacks and some baby's toys, also what appeared to be perhaps little Lauryn Dickens car seat. They brought it out here, loaded it into a CSI van, and they cleared the scene just within the last hour or so. But again, all of this follows the initial report of this missing baby, which came on Thursday or Friday of last week, some 8 days after the mother says the baby actually was handed over to a stranger.
And Jason, this is the first time I understand that they have checked her home. I'm surprised, first of all. The other thing is, what tipped them off to go there now?
You know, that's something we're not being clued in on. Memphis police really haven't commented other than to say this still remains a missing persons case. The baby is still missing, and no one is in custody this evening. Now, I don't know for sure if Memphis police made an initial search of this apartment. I assume they were here at some point to take the initial missing persons report from the mother. I understand this is where she reported the baby missing initially late last week. However, this did appear to be the first search of the apartment using a cadaver dog and other crime scene technicians.
And
again,
Jason,
police,
real quick, is she there now? Do we know where she is?
We haven't seen Shakira all day here, Rita. I did have a conversation with her last week through the door of her apartment. She declined an on-camera interview and has repeatedly denied our request to give us more information about her baby became missing.
Let's go to Bill Majeski, former NYPD detective. You know, Bill, when you hear this,
yes,
and you hear, unfortunately, and I always hate to hear these words, homicide detectives,
yes,
and cadaver dogs.
Yeah, I mean, clearly when the detectives went and spoke with her, they didn't believe her story. There were a lot of holes in what she was saying. It may have taken them this long to get a search warrant, get a judge to sign a search warrant to go and search the apartment. Putting that aside, she probably did not give them permission to enter and search on invitation. Clearly the conversations that she had with the police have alerted them to the fact that this whole story is bogus. They don't believe anything. The cadaver dogs are an indication of that. They are clearly thinking along the lines that this child, something terrible was done to this child, and just trying to find out where the remains may be.
Let's go to Nancy first, if we could, from Colorado. Nancy.
Hi.
Hi there. Unfortunately, you've heard the latest news. They're searching the home of the mom. What's your question tonight, Nancy?
Well, thank you for taking my call, number one. My question, actually, you answered my first question, but my second question would be, have they talked to maybe a sibling, her mom or dad, what her character is?
Jason, real quick, 2-second answer. Jason, have they talked to the siblings?
My understanding is the sibling is perhaps too young to give any really comment to police at this point.
And brothers?
I'm told little Lauryn does have one sibling, perhaps an older brother, who they attended the same daycare. They were both last seen there a couple of weeks ago.